Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me. Welcome to our I Did See a Mammoth event. We're going to start the event in a few minutes. And in the meantime, please, teachers, introduce your school and your class via the chat. And just to make you aware that we are recording. So hello to Orchard House School. Hello to Barnard's Primary. And oh, it's going fast. Headlands Primary. I'm not going to be able to say all these in time. Marketfield School Class E. Hello. Hello, Southmead. Hello, St Peter's C of E and Hammersmith. Hello, St Anne's Primary. Hello, brilliant badgers. Hello, Priory Witham. Hello, Wetherby St James. Hello, Witham Academy. Hello, Fantastic Foxes, Year 2. Just going to scroll back. All that you piled in so quickly. Hello, Chestnut and Walnut Year from Spalding Primary. Hello, Headlands Primary. Hello, Marketfield. Hello, All Saints. Hello, Helprington. Hello, Skulls Elmet. Hello, I think that's hello, Wellington Primary, Derbyshire, and hello, Abbey Primary. So we'll just give it one more minute. Oh, okay. No, I'm being told we are good to go. So, welcome to the absolutely brilliant Alex Willmore, who is the author-illustrator of I Did See a Mammoth. And we're going to hand over to him now for his event. Please feel free to put any questions in the chat as we go, and we will come to them at the end, or get your questions ready and stick them in the chat at the end. So over to Alex, and enjoy the event, everyone.
Ah, there we go. Hi there. Hi there. Thank you all so much, everyone, for being here. It's so lovely that there's so many schools here. That's fantastic. That's really great. So my name's Alex, and I am an author and illustrator, which means I write and illustrate books. And this here is my latest book, I Did See a Mammoth. Can anyone guess what it's about? Have a look. What do we think? Could be about penguins, couldn't it? There's a whole lot of penguins there, loads and loads and loads of penguins. But the thing is, there's a lot of penguins in there, but really, it's about this here. Does anyone know about mammoths? We'll find out about them, shall we? So I am just going to bring up the book here for you all, and we'll have a little read through, and then we'll do some drawing together. If I can work this out. Just have a look here. Full screen, there we go. Oh, okay. Oh, we. Sorry, everyone. Seem to be having a bit of trouble sharing this this screen with you all. We'll work this out. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I did see a mammoth. Now, I forgot to say, I'm going to need your help with this because I've had a bit of a poorly throat recently. So I'm going to need lots and lots of help shouting for when we see a mammoth, because we're going to see a mammoth in this book. And when we see this mammoth, I want you all to shout as loud as you can. If your teachers say that's okay, I want you to shout mammoth on the count of 3 when we get to the mammoth. So we're exploring the Antarctic for penguins, but I'm going to see a mammoth. Don't be silly. You can't see a mammoth. And why would you want to when you can see fabulous, cute, glorious penguins? But I'm not here to see penguins. I'm here to see a mammoth. I'm going to see her. And on the count of 3, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Mammoth! Look at that great big mammoth. It's on a skateboard, isn't it? Do you often see mammoths on skateboards, do you think? Let's see. Mammoth, 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 mammoth. Look, I saw a great big mammoth on a skateboard wearing sunglasses. You can't have seen a mammoth. Mammoths are extinct, and I'm pretty sure they're not even from around here. Are you certain what you saw wasn't a wonderful, majestic, glorious penguin on a skateboard wearing sunglasses? It wasn't a stupid penguin. I didn't see a penguin. I definitely saw a mamma. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Mammoth! What's it doing now? It's wearing a ballet tutu and sort of on a skateboard still. Mammoth, 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 mammoth. I saw a mammoth, a great big mammoth on a skateboard wearing sunglasses and a tutu and doing ballet. Oh, I'm sure it was just a wonderful skateboarding, ballet dancing penguin that you saw. Did you see a mammoth? I absolutely, definitely saw what do we think? 1, 2, 3. Mammoth! Blimey, what's it doing now? It's underwater having a swim with a snorkel and some goggles and a top hat. Mammoth, 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 mammoth. I saw a great big mammoth on a skateboard wearing sunglasses and a tutu and a top hat, and also it was swimming using flippers and a snorkel. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. I'll show you. It's right over here. Oh, wow. Where is that mammoth? I don't think there's a mammoth anywhere. Can anyone see a mammoth there? Should we have a look, shall we? I'll give you a couple of minutes to have a look. Can see a penguin building an ice sculpture. I can see some penguins fishing. What else can we see? Some penguins in hats. And there's a penguin building a snow mammoth. That's not the one we're looking for, though, is it? And there's some penguins having a relax. And, I think I've seen one. Can anyone else see one? I bet you spotted it, haven't you? We'll see. We'll see at the end if you spotted it. No. I did see her. And on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Mammoth! Now, that, I bet, was really loud. That was a lot of schools shouting mammoth there. And I think that's so loud. What do you think might have happened? You've caused an avalanche. Look at that. Ah! Oh, no. Oh, maybe I didn't see her. Should we go one more time? 1, 2, 3. Mammoth! Blimey, look at it. There he is. They look terrified of that mammoth. I think he looked quite fun, though. Yep, and off he goes. He's waving bye-bye. No, I did see a human. And here, we've got some facts about mammoths. Should we have a little read about these mammoth facts? So, woolly mammoths are ancient relatives of today's elephants. If you had been alive 10,000 years ago and lived in Northern Europe, Northern Asia, North America, or the Arctic, you might well have met one. Meeting a penguin is a lot easier. The Southern Hemisphere is home to 18 different species, including 5 species that live in Antarctica. So far, no evidence of mammoths have been found there, but there's no harm in looking. Wow, did everyone enjoy that? I really enjoyed writing that book. I absolutely loved drawing the mammoth, especially. So I thought what we could do is we could have a little draw along together and we can come up with our own mammoth, because that mammoth in the book, mammoth was wearing a lot of fun things, wasn't he? Can anyone can anyone remember what the mammoth was wearing? It was a top hat, wasn't there? A top hat, and there was the mammoth was wearing a tutu, a ballet tutu, and sunglasses, and all sorts really. But I think the mammoth could be wearing all sorts of fun things. So when I draw a character, or when you draw something, do you often think, do you draw something completely from your mind? Do you think, well, I'll just guess what this looks like? Because you can, and that's fun. But sometimes it's nice to have something to look at, isn't it? So that you can see exactly what you're drawing. So fortunately, I've got a life model here to help us while we draw our mammoth. Here he is. Everyone say hello to the mammoth. Hi, mammoth. Hey there. He's a big guy, and he's enjoying as these the days are getting a bit colder at the minute, aren't they? And he's really enjoying that. So oh, he's telling me to be quiet and start drawing him, because he likes being drawn. He's a bit of a show off, this mammoth. So let's have a look. If we could get if anyone wants to pop in the comments, that is a very, very orange mammoth. Oh, someone can't see the mammoth. Is anyone? We see a mammoth here? He's quite large and orange. There you go. So if we can get some comments in the chat box, we can decide what our mammoth we're going to draw together is going to look like. And what else you can do as well, if you've got there pens and pencils or paper or anything to do a bit of drawing with, you can also draw along with me, and we can come up with our own mammoths, and they can be wearing all sorts of things, anything you like, really. So I'm going to start with brown pen, because I seem to have lost my orange one. Okay. So what should we start with this mammoth? I like to start with the hair. We'll start with the hair, and we'll go from there. So we'll have here, if everyone can see this, here we go. Nice hair for our mammoth there. Now, we've got a little bit of hair there. I would like to get your ideas on what this mammoth could be wearing on its head. What do we think? Has anyone got any ideas what kind of hat this mammoth could be wearing? If we can get some comments in the chat, and we can go from there. A top hat, oh, very nice. Another top hat, excellent. A dress on its head, lovely. We got any others? A parrot, oh wow, that's great. Sunglasses, yeah, we'll definitely get to sunglasses. A bonnet, oh, a bonnet, how lovely. A pink hairband, oh, upside down sunglasses, fantastic. A crown, oh, these are all fantastic. Clown or party hat, right, these are all brilliant. A sun hat, oh, a sun hat, very popular. Excuse me. So I think let's do a bit of both. We'll do a sort of sun hat here with a parrot on it. There we go. And we can make it a sort of bonnet as well. It can have this little band here. Here we go. Okay, now somebody mentioned sunglasses, didn't they? So we could have sunglasses. What kind of sunglasses? Has anyone got any ideas for the sort of sunglasses this mammoth could be wearing? What sort of thing? Maybe some that look like stars, or some we go with different colors. A rainbow glass. Oh, rainbow glasses. I like that. 3D glasses, very cool. Sunglasses, excellent. Heart-shaped sunglasses. These are all brilliant. Triangle ones, fantastic. Love hearts, oh, very nice. Well, I tell you what, these are all great. Let's have some love heart sunglasses. There we go. Okay. But what we can also do is, because somebody said 3D glasses, didn't they? So what we'll do here is we'll get 3D glasses are, well, the old style 3D glasses. You get a red one, and these over here, these pins, and a sort of greeny blue one. Here we go. And remember, if you want to be drawing along, you can draw your own mammoths as well, with wearing whatever you like. So this mammoth is missing quite a few things at the minute, isn't it? Well, what else does this mammoth need? What's missing from this picture here? We're missing some ears, perhaps. Put some ears in. Let's get some ears for our mammoth. Here we go. And what else is this mammoth missing? Tusks, excellent. Brilliant, we'll get those tusks in. Fantastic, whoever said tusks. Now, something really important's missing here. And yeah, someone said a nose. Do we know what we call a mammoth's nose? A trunk, excellent. Here we go. We'll give our mammoth a trunk. Okay, now, I saw someone say bow tie somewhere. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Should we give them a bow tie while we're at it? What about a blue bow tie or green bow tie? There we go. A little spotty bow tie there. What a very smart looking mammoth, isn't it? Okay, now we are missing a what does this mammoth need? Oh, Orchard House love bow ties. Excellent. Well, I hope to see Orchard House. If you're drawing along, I hope to see some bow ties there as well. Oh, earrings, yes, and a body. Brilliant. Okay, so what kind of earrings? What kind of earrings do we think? Should we have what kind of earrings should we be wearing? Diamond earrings. Excellent. There we go. Some diamond earrings. That is one smart looking mammoth. There we go. It's coming along nicely. So Rolex, brilliant. Okay, so excuse me. Let's a Christmas jumper. Now that's a good idea because we are on the run up to Christmas now, aren't we? I think so. That's a really good idea there. So let's get this Christmas jumper on. We'll do it in red, shall we? That's a nice Christmassy color. So here we go. There's some great ideas there, everyone. I'm sorry we can't do them all on this one, but you can certainly do them on your own little mammoths. Here we go. Now, what could this? It's more of a Christmas onesie, isn't it? I think actually a reindeer. That's you beat me to it. I was going to ask what should we have on the jumper. Somebody said a reindeer. We're all feeling very Christmassy already, are we? It is. It's starting to feel like that time of year, isn't it? Okay, so should we get a reindeer on there? Somebody said reindeer. We can have some little reindeer on there. A few of them. Won't do too many because we'd be here forever otherwise, wouldn't we? We'd never get our mammoth finished. So we'll do that. That's like a dog, that one, doesn't it? But I'm enjoying it anyway. Oh, someone said robin. That's a nice idea. There we go. And we'll get some snowflakes as well. Nice Christmassy jumper there. We've got snowflakes. Here we go. Sorry, everyone can see that there. Okay, now we are missing on our mammoth. What do we think this mammoth needs to get around? What do we use to walk? Oh, someone said tail. Yeah, very good. We missed that. We'll pop in a little tail there. Okay, a fluffy tail. Excellent. So we need legs. Excellent. Now, mammoth's got 4 legs and therefore 4 feet. So we can have 4 different suggestions for what's going to go on mammoth's feet. What do we think? Rainbow Converse shoes. Okay, so the first shoe is going to be a rainbow Converse shoe. Here we go. I'll get this black one here. Here we go. So that'd be a really big Converse, wouldn't it? There we go. And we'll do them rainbow colored. There we go. Red. Yeah, well, we'll do them as rainbow colored as we can. Some of my pens have gone missing. Red, yellow. What other colors can we have? We've got this almost orange. And we'll have, there we go. And maybe a purple as well, shall we? That'll be nice. Okay, got some nice rainbow Converse. Excellent. Thank you for that suggestion. So I'm seeing elf shoes, high heels, rainbow shoes, clown shoes, roller skates, sandals, boots, painted toenails. That's excellent. So let's see. What about? I think ice skate will be nice, wouldn't it? Because it'd be nice and Christmassy. That. There we go. A little ice skate on our mammoth there. And what else have we got? Let's see. Spotty blue shoe. Okay. Let's see. It's a spotty blue shoe. We'll go with that. There's a spotty blue shoe. It's more like a slipper, that one. So we've kind of got a spotty blue slipper, if that's okay with everyone. And let's have a look. One more. Elf shoes. Let's go. I can see someone said elf shoes. That's a really excellent idea. Here we go. These are all good ideas. They're all fantastic ideas. There we go. with a little elf shoe there. Okay, what are we thinking about that mammoth? I think that is a very stylish looking mammoth, isn't it? Wow. So when I'm writing stories, I like to draw a fun character like this and then come up with Orchard House. Love it. I'm so pleased to hear that, Orchard House. Okay, I'll tell you what, I was going to tell you about how I write stories, but somebody there said Christmas baubles on his tusks, and we just have to add that because that's hilarious. Here we go. There we go. Got some Christmas baubles on his tusks there. Excellent. Now that is one stylish mammoth. Okay, so excuse me. When I write stories, I like to come up with the character first, like this, and then think about what could this character be doing. So, what do we think this character could be doing? Where do we think this character would live? Where would this mammoth live, do we think? Doesn't have to live anywhere snowy, could live wherever you think. We got any ideas about where this guy might live? Some say could be able to get a cave, could absolutely be in a cave. So we could draw a little cave setting here. Cave, a jungle cave, that's a nice idea. So we'll have some jungle plants. They should be green, really, probably, shouldn't they? Here we go. An arcade and a theatre. That's a great idea. We could maybe just give this jungle mammoth some leaves. Sunbathing on a beach. Yeah, I think it'd be very, very warm, wouldn't it? In this in that Christmas jumper on a beach. Dino World, Lapland, these are all great ideas. A forest, yeah. So we've got some trees, yeah. And somebody said that the mammoth could have an arcade, didn't they? So we could have a little arcade machine for this mammoth here. There we go. There we go. What kind of computer game would this mammoth be playing, I wonder, on his arcade? Probably something about mammoths. So let's draw a little mammoth on there, I think. Here we go. There we go. Playing a lovely little game about mammoths. So, and what do we think this mammoth said? Thanks for adding the arcade. I'm so pleased to hear you're enjoying the arcade. So we could use that, couldn't we? We could use this this arcade machine as part of our story. So what do we think this mammoth likes doing? He likes playing on his arcade machine. Now, you've got to have a problem in a book, really, haven't you? So what could the problem be? Maybe the mammoth's arcade machine's not working. And why do we think it could not be working? Has anyone got any ideas? I wonder. I think in the jungle, perhaps there's no what have we got here? A little plug in. No electricity. Exactly. Excellent. We've got that's a great idea. So this mammoth's got no electricity. Those arcade machines. So what's mammoth going to do? How's this mammoth going to get electricity? That's the next thing. He's lost his purse. He had no coins for the arcade machine. That's a great idea too. So the mammoth needs to get some electricity. So where's mammoth going to get electricity from? Oh, from what's in a Christmas tree. So what if this mammoth wanted to play his arcade machine? So he went on a hunt for a power source and he found one, but it was a Christmas tree and all the Christmas tree lights were plugged into that power source. And what do we think the mammoth could do? The mammoth could take out the plug and plug in his arcade machine. And then what's happened? Oh, and a naughty elf's turned off the electrics. Oh, maybe the naughty elf was behind it all along. So do we think everyone else who lived in the jungle would be exactly unplug the lights? So do we think everyone else in the jungle would be very happy about that when their Christmas tree lights were turned off? Probably not. No. So do we think, well, what other characters could we have? In I Did See a Mammoth, we've got penguins. Who could live in the jungle? Who do we think lives in the jungle with mammoth? Any ideas? Tigers, monkeys, tigers, yep. Tiger, monkey, yep. Bears, tigers, brilliant. Great stuff. Lots of giraffes and toucans, all sorts. Brilliant. So maybe we've got all of those forest animals. Perhaps they've come and said, no, we're not happy. Oh, a T-Rex. Wow, that's a good idea. They've come along and said, oh, no. You can't go around turning off our Christmas lights. That's awful. So they've come in and they're all really mad at mammoth. But then maybe they've come in and what if mammoth has perhaps set up a lovely winter wonderland in his cave. What do we think? Would that be nice? Set up a nice winter wonderland with an arcade machine, and then perhaps we could then, on the next page, we could have, we'll go very quickly now because we're running out of time, I believe. We could have our mammoth here. What kind of sunglasses did he have? I can't remember now. Let's have a quick look. They're 3D glasses, weren't they? Heart glasses. There we go. There we go. And somehow, there we go. So drawing this very quickly, you'll have to excuse me here. So maybe Mammoth is sat there playing on the arcade machine. And here we go. Sorry, can't see that there. Right. And then perhaps he's got lots of friends who've come and joined him. And they could all be having a lovely time playing on the arcade machine together. Got this tiger cheering him on here. And who else? What else did we say? We had a caveman, a monkey. We haven't got the monkey in there yet, have we? So we got the monkey cheering him on over here. Yeah, monkey cheering him on there. Woo. And then we could have a we'll have a snake. We'll quickly wrap up here because it looks like we might be running out of time. So we'll have one more snake in here. There we go. There we go. And they all had a lovely Christmas together, playing on an arcade machine in Mammoth's house. So that you can even have some Christmas lights there as well. There we go. So that is how I would write a story. So thank you all very much for your help with that, because I think that's a really fun story. I think that's a great story. And you could write some of your own. If you've written any, if you've drawn any characters while we were drawing along together, you can absolutely see if you can come up with a story that goes with it. So thank you very much, Seth. It'd be lovely to answer any questions you have. Thank you for your help with that wonderful story, guys. Thank you, everyone. If there's any questions, we can absolutely answer some of them. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you like the drawing. And I hope if it's possible to see some of yours, if you can upload them anywhere, that'd be so cool to see as well. How many books have I written? Thank you very much for your question, Milo. I have written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 books I've written so far, but there are some more coming out as well. So keep your eyes out for that.
Alex, I'm going to jump in and ask you one of the questions.
Oh, absolutely.
How did you come up with the idea for Mammoth? Oh,
well, so honestly, I just really wanted to draw a mammoth on a skateboard. So I drew a mammoth on a skateboard, and then the lovely people at Farshaw spotted this picture I drew and thought there could be a story behind that. So I took that mammoth and I thought, what could this mammoth be doing? Probably need some friends. And that's what I thought, penguins and mammoths. The story just came from there, really. Thank you for your question.
A couple of schools, including Orchard House, have asked what your favourite book is.
Oh, what my favourite book is?
You're not allowed to say your own book.
Oh, well, it was going to be I Did See a Mammoth. Let me have a little look. I'm going to go over to my bookshelf here and have a quick look. Because I find that my books, I like lots of different books all of the time. But one of my absolute favourites, if anybody's ever heard of the Moomins, they're absolutely my favourite books in the world. I love the Moomins. So if you've not heard of the Moomins, you should definitely go and read some Moomins.
Yeah, absolutely agree. So what is your next book going to be about?
What is my next book? Oh, Emily, are we allowed to say?
We can say yes, in very brief. So
it's about dinosaurs, cheeky little dinosaurs who might be up to a bit of spying, but we won't see any more than that for now. But it's about a fun little dinosaur.
We won't. So more questions. How long did it take you to write a book?
Oh, wow. So this is a great question. So I think books can take all sorts of different times. So I Did See a Mammoth probably took from start to finish about a whole year. And I think probably it would have taken maybe about one day if it wasn't for this page, which took forever because I had to draw a lot of penguins.
I'm going to throw in a question, Alex. How many penguins are on that page?
I could not possibly even begin to guess. There's got to be at least 1,000, I would say.
There is an excellent question. Why do you like writing stories?
Oh, what a fantastic question. So I have absolutely always loved telling stories, and whether that's as comic books or as picture books or just little ideas. Sometimes I think when you've got your imagination going and you're playing games and you're coming up with ideas, I think it's just so much fun to write them down. And if you can put them into a book, then it's something you can show your friends as well, and they can get excited too. So if you've got any ideas rattling around in your head, put them on paper. You'll have a great time.
Yeah, absolutely agree. We've got a request.
Oh.
Could you hold up Mammoth again for a photo?
He said okay. He's a bit tired, but he said okay. Here we go. We got him there. There we go.
There's a really difficult question from Nogus. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. How do you make your writing so perfect?
Oh, what a lovely question. Thank you so much. Well, it's not just down to me. I have to say, Emily here as well helped me with getting some of the words just perfect as well. So I think it's the fun thing is to just tell a story exactly how you want to tell a story. Exactly. I think just if you've got a great idea in your head, just write it exactly as you would like to hear it, because I think that's how you get some really fun writing, I think.
Yeah, great answer. Do you like games?
Oh, I love games. I love all sorts of games. What kind of games are we talking about? Computer games or board games, or because I like them all. Anything fun.
Do you like computer game? What's your favorite
I do
arcade
like
game?
computers. So I'm a big fan of, here we go, this fella here. He's always been a big favorite of mine. Sonic the Hedgehog there. Yeah, that's something I've loved forever. Oops. Pop that back up.
Oh, I think this one's very tricky. What's Mammoth's name?
Oh, do you know what? Mammoth doesn't actually have a name. Mammoth is just called Mammoth. I mean, it's going to get really tricky, isn't it, with Mammoth's family? Because I wonder if they're all called Mammoth. That's going to get very, very confusing, isn't it? So maybe we'll have to give him a name. Maybe we can have some suggestions for a name.
And what's your favorite animal?
Favorite animal?
Annabelle.
Oh, well, I have to say cats, because otherwise my cat would be very jealous if I said another animal.
And does your cat have a name, Alex? Or is
My
it
cat does have a name. My cat's called Markley. My cat's not just cat. Markley the cat.
Oh, it's Sonic the Mammoth. What do you
Sonic
think?
the Mammoth. Oh, yes, Sonic the Mammoth and Steve the Mammoth. Oh, yeah. Lots of S's for Mammoth. Quite like Steve. That's a nice name for him, isn't it?
How did you draw the mammoth so fast today? That's a question from Arona.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, lots and lots of practice. Lots of practice drawing things fast. But yeah, thank you very much. I like to think it's fun to be able to draw something quite quickly. It's you get a lot of fun in your art if you draw things quickly without worrying about it too much.
Do you have a favorite author, Alex?
Do I have a favorite author? Oh, that's very. Do you know what? I don't want to sound very boring, but I am going to have to say it is the author of the Moomins. They are absolutely brilliant books, and I've loved them since I was a child and all the way through university and still today. So I would say that Tove Jansson, the author of the Moomins, is my favorite author.
Yeah, I agree. She's brilliant. Oh, well, we're getting some great names. Rosie the Mammoth, Molly the Mammoth.
Oh, these are fantastic. Molly the Mammoth's fun, isn't it?
Martin the Mammoth. And
Martin. Oh, yeah, like the M's.
Martin.
Yeah, Martin Mammoth, Molly Mammoth. It's excellent. Well, there's 3 mammoths in the book, isn't there? Or is there 4? It might be 4 mammoths in the book at the end. So there's we could have Martin, Molly, and some other M's as well. Matthew.
And Sonic the Mammoth, of course.
Sonic the Mammoth.
Marvin Mammoth.
Oh, that's a great
Great.
one. That's
Great.
fantastic.
So Alex, do you write your books by yourself? And bearing in mind, this one we know you wrote, but we know also that you've written lots of other books and also worked on books that you perhaps
Yes.
hadn't written.
Excellent. So I I do a bit of both. I write a lot of my own books, and the ones that I write, I also draw, like I did see a mammoth, and I also do a lot of illustrating for other people, other authors who have written books. So a lot of you may have seen The Runaway Pea. That was written by someone else, and I did the illustrations for that. So I like to do a bit of both. Sometimes it's fun just to draw, and that's something else you can do as well. If you're ever looking for something to do with your friends, sometimes it's really fun if someone writes a story and someone else draws a story. That's something I used to love doing when I was younger, and still love doing today. So that's a really fun thing to do. It's fun to see someone else's ideas of how someone else's idea of how something would look that you've come up with. So it's good fun, that.
Yeah, agree. Oh, we've got some cool questions coming in. Bradley from 2C asks, what's your favorite dinosaur?
Oh, my favorite dinosaur. Now, I do have a favorite dinosaur. I struggle to pronounce it. A Parasaurolophus. It's a Paralophosaurus. I can't pronounce it. It's a tall one with a pointy nose.
Perhaps someone can put it in the chat.
Yes, if someone can work out the animal, the dinosaur I was trying to say, that'd be great.
We've also got what did you do before you were an author? Did you do anything? What did you do before you were an author?
So before I was an author, I used to do artwork for greeting cards. And I still have a few of them lying around. So sometimes I do little cards like that. So that was what I did before I started writing and drawing books. So always art. I really used to always enjoyed art and still enjoy art now.
We've got a lot getting more personal, these questions. Well, we're going to do a final book question. What was your first book, Alex?
Oh, my first book. Is that my first book that I drew or the first book that I wrote?
Well, let's have both.
Let's have both. Okay, let's have a look. So the first book that I illustrated was this one here called The New Librarian, and it's about a bear in a library. That was a really fun one I did many years ago. And the first one that I wrote was, let me just see if I can find it here. It's this one here called It's My Sausage, about cats and sausages. That's right.
Right, we've got a few. We've got 5 more minutes for questions, so please feel free to keep them coming. Danny is asking, what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie would have to be anything by Pixar, I think. So I think at the minute I've been watching Wall-E quite a lot, which is the little robot from Pixar. That's definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's a great film. Do you like football, Alex?
I like football. Oh, do you know what? I don't know. Is it the wrong answer? I'm not really a football person. I've anything to do with sport, I'm not very good at.
So your book, you haven't done any football picture books?
I haven't, unfortunately. There is a football scene in one of the Runaway Peas. I can draw football, but I can't play football.
Dominica has a brilliant question. What's your favorite character?
My favorite character. Now, is that my favorite character I've created or my favorite character just in general?
Let's have both.
Let's have both. So my favorite character that I've created, that's a tricky one because it probably has to go to a number of characters, and that's got to be the penguins. So that's I don't know, is that cheating? That's lots of characters really, I suppose, isn't it? But and my favorite character in general is there's just so many good ones, isn't there? Somebody's answered my question for me there. Oscar there in 2C has said Lilo and Stitch. And I have to say, hand on heart, one of my favorite characters in the world is Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. That is a fun character.
Feel free to put all of your favorite characters in the
Absolutely.
chat. That's a really great question.
Definitely.
So I think how many books have you illustrated?
How many books have I illustrated? Oh, good question. Lots and lots and lots, probably around 20 or 30, I think. Quite a lot I've illustrated.
Wow.
I've not written as many, but I've illustrated quite a lot.
Wow, so Alex has been very busy. Quite a few people are asking what your favorite color is.
My favorite color. Wow. Oh, that's an easy one. That's an absolutely easy one. Orange, bright orange. Definitely orange.
We can see lots of bits of orange in your room behind you.
Yes, there's lots of orange there.
So Emilia from 2C asks, do you prefer writing the books or illustrating?
Well, that's a fantastic question, because not one or the other, really. I love doing both, because sometimes it's really fun to have an idea and create a big story around it, and that's absolutely the most fun. But also it can be really fun to hear someone else's idea and come up with lots of pictures for their story. And I think both are so much fun. I couldn't say I preferred one or the other, because I love both, but differently.
That's a really good answer. We have possibly the best question of the afternoon from Nogus. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Can I be an author?
You can, and you absolutely should. All you have to do is write a story or draw a story, or both. It can be a comic book, it can be a book of words, or it can be a book of words and pictures, or even just a book of pictures. And once you've done that, you are an author. That's really is all it takes, and you should absolutely do that.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Completely agree with that. Let's end on one very final question, which is an interesting one. Alex, where do you like to read? We've had caves, we've had jungles. Where do you like to read?
What a lovely question. I actually like to read. I'm sorry, this is a really boring answer, actually, but oh no, it's not. I was going to say I like reading just at home in bed, but that's a lie, because what I really like doing is reading on a beach. I don't get to do it often, but when I do, I like to sit on a beach and read a book.
In the sun.
In the sun.
Lovely. Great. So that's our final question. So thank you so much to everyone for your amazing questions. And huge thanks to the brilliant Alex Willmore, with a special guest appearance from the wonderfully orange show-off mammoth behind him.
There he is.
And we've got another book club event coming up shortly, which will be Sophie Henn for Key Stage 1 and Jenny McLaughlin for Key Stage 2. Details on the way. There'll be a feedback form linked to the chat, and it'll be really helpful for us to have your thoughts. So do please feedback to us. It'll only take a few minutes, and there is a discount code of 60% off Alex's brilliant book, which I think we've already shared in the chat. If not, we'll share it again. So yeah, please do get your paws on Alex's brilliant book. Yeah, discount code has just been shared. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm gonna do a big round of applause for Alex and for you guys and all your questions.
Thank you so much, everyone, for so many fabulous questions. I'd be really excited to see your mammoths as well. If you've drawn any, that'd be awesome.
Oh yes, please do put them on social media if you can. That would be great. Thank you very much, St. Anne's. Thank you for Priory Witham. Thank you for Schools Elmet. Thank you to everyone who's been posting in the chat. Thank you, Moreton Primary. Thank you, Spalding.
Thank you, everyone.
See you soon.